Okay. Okay, good morning, everyone. Welcome to County Court 9. I know that people are still coming in. Apologize, we had technical problems and we had to have the experts, the professionals come and help us. So we are going to start. I am going to call the attorneys in the order in which they've appeared. Ms. Sharon Thorne is here in the courtroom. Would you like to approach Ms. Thorne?
Yes, sure.
Good morning.
On behalf of Steve Resendez, case number 659-793 and 660-305.
And what is his name?
Steve Resendez.
And he is in Zoom, right?
He's on Zoom.
Okay.
He tells me he's going to text me. He's on Zoom.
All right.
And Your Honor, I'm right now assigned to 227. I'm still conferring. I'm probably going to be there all morning.
Not a problem.
I'm requesting a short reset.
Okay, let's reset it to April 14, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Resendez, if you'll please raise your hand or something so I can see where you are. Steve Resendez. Maybe he didn't get in. I don't know. But if you are listening to me, you are excused, sir, and you may log off of the Zoom. Just stay in touch with your lawyer, Ms. Thorne, okay? Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Thorne. Have a great day. Okay, Tim Roundtree.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning.
Got a couple of cases on today. The first one is going to be Mr. Robert Cagle on page 1.
Okay,
And Judge, that case, he has a probation violation for DWI and a pending DWI, and we're just trying to get him into the DWI court. I'm still working on that. I'd ask for a 30-day reset.
all right, let's come back April 14.
Okay. That'd be
Okay,
great.
and then your other
And,
one?
The next one is on page 2, and that is 630290.
And his
Mr.
name?
Espinosa, Santiago Espinosa.
Santiago Espinosa. Okay, what do you want to do
Judge-
on that?
Judge, we'd like to reset this for plea on 3/22. We already have the plea papers, but that would be a good date for me to do the
Okay.
plea.
So I'm going to let you come in on that day, but I'm going to reset it for April 14. I don't want to mess up Aleda's docket because she tries to keep it a certain number. And so
Okay. Well, that's fine. We
obviously,
can do it on the 14th, Judge.
well, no, if whatever is convenient for you, I mean, if you think that the 22nd is better, just let Aleda know and you can
Okay.
come in that day. Okay.
Okay.
Now the
okay.
pleas are now being done at 1:30 and
Correct.
any motions or anyone needing to approach is done at 1:30. So, okay. All right. And the other
So to be
thing,
clear, Judge, this case is reset for 4/14. Is that correct?
that is
But
correct.
then but if I talk with Ms. Castillo and it's good, then we can do it on 3/22.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can just do it, like an hour before. As
Okay.
long as the paperwork is done, we don't have a problem hearing it. So I'm also going to remind everyone that I'm calling the docket in the order in which the attorneys have appeared. But once I call you and you get a chance to confirm and you're ready to make your announcement, use a little hand icon like Mr. Sergio Lozano, but it's a little premature because I'm using that to remind me to take announcements after you've had a chance to confer. Okay, so that way we can be a lot more organized and make the best use of our time. All right, so thank you, Mr. Roundtree. Do you have anything else?
I do, Judge.
Okay,
I have on page 3, case number 644207, and that is Reina Orozco de Campos.
De Campos, okay.
And Judge, I need to confer with her, and she needs to see an immigration lawyer. May we have 60 days?
Sure. I think if I give you April 20, we're right now March the 7th. That's more or less. Will that work for you?
It will.
Okay, April
And then-
20 it is.
And then Judge, I have next Miss Keziah Balderrama on page 5,
Okay,
661258.
okay.
And Judge, I would ask for that same 414 setting. I think we'll be able to resolve it that day or sooner.
Okay, so, and both of these people are here, Mr. De Campos and Ms. Valderrama are here, right?
I know Miss Balderrama is. I haven't seen Mr. Campos, but I'm not gonna say she's not
Yeah.
here, Judge.
Okay, all right. So, so the reset date for, looks like Espinosa, De Campos, or Campos and Valderrama is April 14. I'm sorry,
Correct.
let me
That
say, is that what it is? Okay,
that is correct, Judge. And then
Okay.
I still have 1 or 2 other folks.
all right.
Also on page 5, Miss Cabello, and that's 663548.
Okay, and is she
And Judge,
here? Is Ms. Cabello
yes,
here?
she
Okay,
is. She texted me this morning. Judge, if we can set that on 414 as well. We already have a
Okay.
resolution. We have plea papers on that.
you got it. Okay, and the last one?
The last case is Ernest Gutierrez, 647849. And Judge, I'm going to ask for that 420 date on that. He has hired me on 2 cases that he had court-appointed counsel on. And those went into warrant status last year, but it looked like it was around the same time that he was in court with me on his DWI. So I'd like to talk with the court about possibly reinstating the bond and trying to figure out what happened. When would be a good time to do that?
1:30 today.
I will come back at 1:30.
Okay. And I would like to have okay, that's fine. I was going to say I'd like to have something in writing because I hate to rely on my memory. It's not the best.
I understand. That's my problem as well, Judge. Yes, I'll file something and I'll come back at 1:30.
Okay, great. So on Mr. Gutierrez, you're going to come back at 1:30?
Yes, but
Okay.
may he be excused on the DWI
Yes.
case that has.
Yes.
Thank you.
Mr. Gutierrez, and do you want me to excuse all your clients at this time?
Please.
Okay, so all Mr. Roundtree's clients, you heard the announcements. I'm going to excuse you. Mr. Cagle, Mr. Espinosa, De Campo, Valderrama, Gutierrez, and Cabello. You are all excused. You're welcome to log off at this time. Thank you. So I'm going to mark you conferring, Mr. Roundtree, and then since you have your reset dates, you can just leave from the breakout room, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Ashley Morgan.
Good morning, Judge. How are you?
Good morning. How are you, Miss Morgan?
I'm doing well, thank you. I have Aaron Bedolla. He is cause number 668932.
Okay,
He's present
thank
and we're
you.
be recalled at 1:34, please.
Okay. And I did see his paperwork, so we're good to go at
All right, thank you.
1:30. Do you have anything else, Miss Morgan?
That's all.
Okay, well, we'll see you at 1:30 then. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Kyle Simpson.
Yes, Your Honor, I have Julie McDonald on page 1. If I can confer with Mr. Richardson.
Okay. Mr. Richardson is out today, but Ms. Prieto is here in his place. Can you confer with Ms. Prieto?
Sure.
Okay. All right, sir. Then I'm going to mark you conferring. You'll get a breakout room any moment now, and Ms. Prieto will join you there. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Jonathan Pettis. Maybe I'll have to come back. Okay. Ron Ross. Ron Ross.
He had to step out. He had another court hearing.
Okay.
He asked me to let you know. He
All
said
right.
he would be back in about 20 minutes.
Okay. I'll try him again later. All right. Thank you. Sergio Lozano.
Morning, Your Honor.
Morning.
I'm here present on behalf of Mr. Christian David Davila. The case number is 662-711. And I believe we've already sent over the plea paperwork. But from what I hear from the court is taking the pleas at 1:30.
That's correct, sir. Yeah. And that way we can make sure that the paperwork is submitted and ready to go.
Can the court confirm if they have the paperwork?
Do you want to confer and see if actually I have to go to another screen to check that out. And that's why I'm doing it at 1:30, because I want to help you all get through this docket as fast as you can, so you can go into other things.
Yes, Your Honor. And so we'll be excused until 1:30. Will you use the same login information?
Yes, sir. Yeah, just come back at 1:30, okay? And you gave me the cause number. I'm going to check on it during the lunch period, see if I have it.
Thank you, Your Honor. May we be excused until 1:30?
Yes, Mr. Lozano, we'll see you then. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Judge, this is Kyle Simpson. May I approach briefly?
Yes, sir.
I just got back with the CLO on Julie McDonald. She's the number one case
All
on
right.
page number 1. And it's
Uh-huh.
just a status conference to make sure that she made a payment, and she did. I was going to see if we could get a reset and be excused.
Yes, let's reset it to April 14, okay? Will that be enough time?
Perfect, Judge. Thank you.
Thank you. You all have a good day, and Miss McDonald may log off too at this time. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Lawrence Morales,
Yes, ma'am. Good morning, Judge. How are you?
good morning. How are you today?
I'm doing well. Judge, I'm here on Catherine Contreras, page 4, the last one on the docket.
Okay.
Yes, Judge. We have submitted the plea papers, but the prosecutor and I wanted to visit with the court in private because of some HIPAA concerns. And depending on the outcome of that conference, Judge, we may be able to enter a plea today.
Okay.
And also Kay Contreras is present. She's Kay's iPad if the court.
Okay. Great. I'll mark her present. Thank you. All right. So, so you think that you can get the paperwork submitted before 1:30? We'll be glad to do it.
Judge, it's already been presented about
Okay.
maybe 10 days ago, but we do need to meet with the court prior to actually taking her plea.
All right. So give me the cause number on it so I can check on it when I stop
Sure.
for lunch.
It is 661-129.
Okay, great. 661-129. All right.
Yes, ma'am.
That way we can be ready to go at 1:30. Okay.
Okay, so just come back at 1:30, Judge?
Yeah, but did you want to confer with the state one last time before you do that?
Yeah, that would be fine, Judge. That way I can be on the same page with her.
Okay, so then you'll get a breakout room any moment now, and then you may leave from the breakout room. And Ms. Contreras, you want her to leave now so she can be
Yes.
released?
Yes,
All right,
Your
Miss-
Honor.
Ms. Contreras, you may log off, ma'am. Just stay in touch with your lawyer and be aware when you're supposed to be back to court. Okay. I don't see her.
I think she may have already logged off, Judge, but she was there on Kay's iPad.
All right, that's fine. Thank you, Mr.
Okay, there she
Morales.
is, Judge. There she
Okay.
is.
Okay, I see you, Miss Kay Contreras. You're welcome to log off, ma'am. We'll see you at 1:30 probably. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Mr. Morales. Have a good day. Cole Nettles.
Hi, how are you doing this morning, Judge?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing good. I've got 2 cases on your docket this morning. The first one would be Elizabeth Kim. It's on page 2. It's cause number 636324. And that case was dismissed. I'm not sure if it was just on the docket to make sure that the dismissal had been submitted, but
Okay.
that has been signed.
Okay,
And then the
Um,
second, I'm sorry.
go ahead.
The second case I have is Ed Leal, cause number 656010. It's on page 4 of your document.
Okay,
And I was
And
going
he's
to
here?
the state on that.
all right. And he is here. Mr. Leal, are you here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, Ed Leal, I see you. Thank you, sir. Mark you present. I'm going to mark you conferring, Mr. Nettles. so that you can be in a breakout room soon, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor. And then while I'm conferring, may Mr. Leal be excused so he can go back to work?
Yes, sir. Mr. Leal, you're welcome to log off at this time, sir. Just stay in touch with your lawyer, okay?
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. And on Ms. Kim, she's not here, but you think that everything should have been signed already, right? So, okay. Sharon Thorne was here in court. George Sharman. George Sharman. I'll check back in a minute. Robert Arellano.
Yes, ma'am, Judge. I'm here with my client, Mr. Ibarra. Okay. And this
I'm
is
sorry.
a case. Yes, ma'am.
Tell me his name again, please.
Javier Ibar, V-I-V-A-R.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, ma'am. And his case involved an immigration status case, and it's been handled by the law firm of Garcia and Ramirez. And I've been in touch with them, and they're supposed to let me know when they've resolved it. And they've assured me that it's going to be resolved, but as soon as possible, now that everything's opened up again, they ought to have something at least to tell me so I can go forward on the case. So I would
Okay.
just ask the judge possibly for 30 days, and we resolve one last time, and that's it.
Okay, let's say April 14. Will
Yes,
that
ma'am.
work? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so Mr. Ibar can log off, and you have a great day, Mr. Arellano. Did
Thank
you
you very
want to
much, sir.
confer while you're here or not, right?
I know, ma'am. I'll call her up and let her know once I have the results from the immigration.
Okay, all right, that's fine.
And I'll reach out to her. I have her number, and I've talked to her before.
Oh, okay, all right. Thank you.
Thank you,
So
Judge. May I
then-
be excused?
Yes, sir, you have a good day. Take care.
Likewise, ma'am. Thank you.
All right, Guillermo del Barrio.
Present, Your Honor.
Morning.
I've got a quick announcement, Your Honor. It's Francisco Ibarra Moreno is who I represent. He's on the first page, Your Honor.
Okay,
Your Honor, we are just pending the paperwork. Since he doesn't have email, I'm going to get him to sign it physically. The only problem is he was going to come to my office, and our office came down with COVID, so we had some technical issues there. So if we can just get a quick reset, we do have an agreement on this, Your Honor. So we just
Okay.
need to get the paperwork in.
all right, so April 14. And
Okay.
if you all find that you want to get this done before that, just once you have all the paperwork done, reach out to Aleda and let her know. We can bring you in the same day.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Thank you. So Mr.
You're welcome.
Moreno, you can log off. Thank you, Mr. Del Barrio. Have a good day.
Yes. Thank you. Mr. Moreno, ya se puede salir. Gracias. Okay, thank you. He doesn't
Thank you.
understand English. Thank you.
Robert Gebbia. Robert Gebbia. I'll come back. Okay, did Ron Ross come in or Jonathan Pettis? George Sherman? Okay. All right, so the next one is John Kuntz.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great, thank you. I have two people on the docket today. I have
Okay.
Desiree Saros, which is the newer of the two cases. She's on page 4 in the middle of the page.
Okay.
Judge, I believe we're going to be entering a plea on that, but I would like to confer with her and then also with the prosecutor at some point.
Okay. We'll go
other-
ahead and give you a breakout room to meet with her. Go
Thank-
ahead.
Thank you. The other one I have is Andre Winston, Judge. And that case I've been informed is being dismissed.
Oh, okay. Well, you can get an update when you confer on Miss Saros' case, right?
Yes,
So,
ma'am.
okay.
Well, it's actually a special prosecutor, Clint Malloy, or I'm sorry, he's up in the special crimes unit or whatever they call it these days.
Oh,
So
okay.
Clint, I believe, is on the Zoom. Clint, are you there?
Yes, I am present, Judge.
Okay. Do you want to confer with Mr. Malloy to update Mr. Kuntz, or what do you want to do?
Sure, whatever we need to do.
Well, I mean, since you're both here,
Sure.
if you're going to go to a
Well,
breakout room on,
I'll I'll start with him.
Okay, all right. So you'll
Thank
be
you.
put together shortly, okay?
Thank you very much, Judge. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Alita.
Sean Farmer.
Hello, good morning, Your Honor. I'm here
Good
for
morning.
Esteban Rivera. He's on page 2 of your docket, and I was hoping to confer with the state.
All right. And is Mr., what was his last name?
Rivera,
Rivera. Is Mr. Rivera here?
he should be present.
Okay. Mr. Rivera, are you here, sir?
Yes,
I see Andre's iPhone, right? Maybe that's what it is.
He's
Okay.
under Esteban Rivera.
Oh, okay. Great. All right. So you wanted to confer on that, Mr. Farmer?
Yes, please.
I'll mark you conferring. You'll get a breakout room. Vanessa Garcia? Okay, Vanessa Garcia? Okay, I'll come back.
Your Honor, I know that Vanessa is in a plea in the 226 District Court
Oh,
right now.
okay.
I could announce, let me see. I know that she had texted me earlier. She just wants to confer on her cases. The first one she has would be it's cause number 612467. The client's name is Vanessa Gutierrez.
Okay, she's here. I just saw her. Okay.
Right. So yeah, we just want to confer on that one.
Okay.
And then Michael Clark is cause number 646571. And Mr. Clark is
Okay.
on Zoom as well.
Okay, great. All right. So, so I'll go ahead.
Oh, there's one more, Your Honor.
Okay.
Michael Ferris, cause number 624840. And I know Miss Garcia will be on here soon. Would the clients be able to be excused while she is finishing that plea?
Yes. So, you want me to wait till she gets here to excuse them, or I can release them now?
Yeah, that'd be fine, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. So Ms. Gutierrez, Mr. Clark, and Mr. Ferris, you all are welcome to log off at this time. Just stay in touch with your lawyer for an update. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Your
All
Honor.
right. So I marked her conferring, and so we'll go ahead and put her in the breakout room when she comes in. Okay.
Great. And then, Your Honor,
Your matter, right?
yes, Your Honor, for Ed Leal, I conferred with Jeffrey King. They've made an offer on this case. I just want a little bit of time to go over that with Mr. Leal and review the discovery with him.
Okay.
So just ask for like a 30-day reset.
Okay. Let's make that April 14. Okay.
All right, that sounds good, Judge. And I'll let Vanessa know that her clients have been excused. She just needs to confer when she gets here.
Okay. Great. Thank you, Mr. Nettles.
Thank you, Judge.
You have a good day.
You too.
Ray Adams.
Yes, Your Honor. I'm here on Eric Guerrero, and Mr. Guerrero had a felony pending, and now he has picked up a new felony and this case. So I would like to just reset it so we can see what we can do with his new felony and get everything taken care of.
Okay. So are you the attorney on the felony?
Yes, I am.
All right. Let's give you a long reset to May 10.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks, Judge.
Thank you. And so I'm guessing, is Mr. Guerrero here? Eric Guerrero?
He's in jail.
Oh, okay. Well, then he can't be here.
Guerrero's right here, Judge.
Oh,
Young man right here.
actually, he's in the courtroom.
Oh, can I go over to the courtroom and talk with him?
Oh, yeah. Or if you want, we can put you in a breakout room with him,
That'd be
whatever you want to do.
That's perfect. Thanks, Judge.
Okay. Do you want a breakout room with Mr. Guerrero?
Please.
Okay. We'll arrange that for you in just a second. Okay.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Okay.
Your Honor, I don't think I'll be able to do that because it'll be there in the courtroom and you're right there next to it.
Okay.
That's okay.
All right. So
I'll
you want
I'll
to?
talk to him later.
Okay. All right, Mr. Adams. Sorry. We thought it would
That's
work
okay.
out. All right.
Thanks, Judge. May I be excused?
Yes, sir. You have a wonderful day. Thank you. And Mr. Carell, your date for coming back to court is May 10th, sir. Okay? And you're excused. You may leave. Thank you, sir.
How's it going, bud?
Todd Coronado.
Yes, Your Honor. Good morning. I have Corey Soto, 668-825. He has a felony pending, and I'm not the attorney on that one, and it's still unindicted. So I was just asking for a reset on this one.
All right, so we're going to reset that for April 14, okay?
Thank you. May we both be excused.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Judge.
Andrew Priest,
Good morning, Judge.
morning.
Jennifer Morales, she's on page 4, 660-718.
Okay,
I believe we have a plea worked out on that case, and we've submitted the plea paperwork.
okay,
There was a slight issue with the plea paperwork. It's an obstruction plea. On the
Yes.
obstruction paperwork, the plea bargain sheet states that there's no application for deferred, and it's actually an agreement for deferred. So I didn't know if the court wanted us to correct that on the record or wanted the state to redo the paperwork.
no, if that's your agreement, we can just correct it on the record,
Okay,
okay? All
and we're
right.
ready, Judge.
So then we'll see you at 1:30, Mr. Priest, with your client, Ms. Morales, okay?
Great. Ms. Morales, come back at 1:30.
Okay, thank you guys.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, the next person is Derek Emmons.
Morning, Judge.
Morning.
I have Ryan Novak, Judge. It's a plea. The court should have all the paperwork. We sent it in earlier,
Ryan Novak.
and he's in my office with me, Judge.
Okay, give me his cause number so we can check on the paperwork.
There's 2 cause numbers, Judge, but one of them is being dismissed. The cause he's pleading to is 639-351.
Okay. All right. As soon as we get this docket done, I will check and make sure that that paperwork is in our bin, okay?
Thank you, Judge. So you want me to
So
hand anything out then?
otherwise, you can just come back at 1:30. And if it's not in our bin, then we'll call you,
Okay.
okay? We'll let you know. Okay. Or at least we'll try to notify you in some way, so.
But either way, you want me coming back at 1:30, is that correct?
Right, that's correct. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
all right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Greg Demaray,
Good morning, Judge. How are you doing today?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm doing well. So I have Christopher Herrera's on page 6. It is a DWLI. I actually spoke on the phone, crazy, with the DA this morning. It was amazing. And so
That is amazing because they do stay very busy.
I just wanted to say that I was impressed. And so I have conferred, and I'd like to get a reset. My client, I've texted him the Zoom link. I don't think he's on. Christopher Herrera, if you're on, let the court know.
Can you please say something or raise your hand or something? Okay.
So I will let him know, Judge, but I have talked to him. I texted him. And so this case could probably gonna get worked out if we can get his stuff done. So
Okay.
I would just ask, it's a first setting, I would ask for that April 14th reset, if possible.
Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll reset it for April 14, okay?
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Mr. Demaray. Okay, well, you have a great day.
You as well. Thank you, ma'am.
Brian O'Donnell,
Good morning, Your Honor. At the bottom of page 3, I have Rashad Dayampert. I don't know if he's on the Zoom. I haven't had contact with him yet, Your Honor, or if he's in the courtroom.
is Mr. Rashad, what was his last name?
It's Dayampert.
Dayanhurt. Is Mr. Rashad Dayanhurt here? No, he's not here.
Very well, Judge. May I have a breakout room with the state?
Yes, and will you try to give him a call, see if he can come in so I can at least mark him present?
I will do
If
that.
possible.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, so you mark conferring and I will, you'll be getting a breakout room any second, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Ms. Garcia, good morning. I know you were in another court with a plea. So
Yes,
Mr.
it was
Nettles.
definitely interesting in person.
Oh, yeah, I know. It's like, wow, it really is different, right?
Mhm. But I am here, Your Honor, on 3 cases. First one is going to be Ms. Vanessa Gutierrez, cause number 612467. She's on page 1. It's an
Okay.
MTR, so I do need to confer with the state, and she does have a felony pending as well.
Okay. So actually, Mr. Richardson's not here today, but he does have someone that can help you. Miss Prieto's filling in for him. So if you want, you can confer with Miss Prieto and see what y'all can work out.
Great, thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, so, but I did, unfortunately, Mr. Nettles had announced for you. He gave me all the information and I excused all your people. So they know that to keep in touch with you to get an update. But I
Okay,
already
so
have.
I can at least confer on it, and then at the next setting, we can come to
Right.
a resolution.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I figured, that you'd want to confer, but I went ahead and excused everyone. So you'll have to wait for them to call you or call them. Okay.
I will. Thank you, Your Honor. I appreciate it.
All right. You'll be getting a breakout room any second. Okay.
Alrighty, and then on one of my cases, Mr. Michael Ferris, he's also on page 1, cause number 624840. That one we will be setting for trial.
Oh, okay. Then let me give you a trial date now. That'll be April 18. Okay. Thank you, Ms. Garcia. Okay. Let me see. Ron Ross, good morning.
Good morning, Judge. I apologize. I had to jump over to another court.
Not a problem. I apologize. We had technical problems today. That just really.
I read that. I noticed that. Good. Y'all got it squared away. That's good.
Yeah, we had to get the professionals in here, the experts. So
I have to get a professional occasionally, my wife, to come in too. I mean,
there you go.
not exactly a professional, not a paid professional, but she knows what to do. So I'm gonna meet Humberto tomorrow in Hondo. Him and I got something. So
okay,
we worked out.
Good
Anyway,
luck.
Judge, my case, Iris Nieto, we need a trial setting on that.
Okay, and I see that Ms. Nieto is here, so I'm marking her present. The court trial date will be April 18, Mr. Ross, okay?
That will be at 9 o'clock,
No, 10.
10 o'clock. Okay, that's right. Okay. All right, ma'am, I do thank you and have a good day. Have a
Thank
good
you.
night.
It's always good to see you, Mr. Ross. You too. Ms.
too, ma'am.
Nieto can log off, ma'am. Thank you. Take care.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so let me see. Cornelius Cox. Let me see. Mr. Farmer already had a chance to confirm. Mr. Farmer, do you have an announcement for me? Maybe he's in another. All right.
Sorry, Your Honor, I was
So,
in another courtroom, but I would be
Oh.
requesting a reset date for a plea
okay.
with the interpreter.
Okay. And that was on Andres Rivera, is that right? Right? Okay.
Yes, Your Honor.
so, all right. So you want, how about April 14? Will that work?
Yes, thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Mr. Farmer. That's the only thing you had for this morning, right? Okay. And Mr. Rivera, if you're here, you're welcome to log off, sir. George Sharman, good morning. Okay, Marshall White,
Good morning, Judge.
good morning.
Yes, Judge, I'm here on Mr. Sir Brandon Tolliver. Judge, he's on page 2 of your docket as well as page 3.
Okay. Mark
First thing first,
present.
I want to get some good contact information with Mr. Tolliver. So if I could be put in a breakout room with him first, and then from there, confer with the state, I would appreciate it very much.
You got it, Mr. White. You'll get a breakout room any moment, and then they'll put Mr. Tolliver with you, okay?
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Ms. Garcia, you had a chance to confer?
Yes, I did, and I received the MTR paperwork from the CLO, so I would just be asking for a reset so I can work on the felony and the MTR together.
All right. So how about April, let me see, what do I have? April 20, will that work for you? Is that too soon?
April 20th, I believe it should be sufficient time, but we can let the court know at that time if there's, an issue with the felony prosecutor, but at least it gives us some time to confer.
All right, and then on Mr. Michael Clark, do you want that same date, April 20?
Yes, that would be perfect. We are working on getting mitigation to the state.
Okay, okay, great. All right, and then you have on Mr. Ferris a trial date of April 18, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, well, thank you, Ms. Garcia. You have a wonderful afternoon. Good to see you.
You too.
All right, so let me see. John Kuntz, you had a chance to confer?
Yes, Judge, I conferred with Clint Malloy, the prosecutor, and Andre Winston, and that case is being dismissed.
Okay, all right. So we don't, since Mr. Malloy is here, I see him and you're telling me it's being dismissed. We're
Yes.
not going to even reset it, okay? So,
No, that would be wonderful, Judge. Thank you. If I could
Thank
excuse
you.
Mr. Winston. Andre, you can log out and I'll call you later today.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it.
You're
All right.
welcome. And then with regard to my other client, Desiree Saros, Judge,
yes.
we would like to enter a plea on that case. I would need paperwork from Karina at some point or whoever. I see Karina's online. I'm not sure if there's
Right.
another one.
Yeah, I would suggest, even though you already sent them an email or a text message, send it to them again with your client's email address. And
Okay.
then they are working double time, so they're going to try to send you that email so you can get working on the plea paperwork, okay?
That's fine, Judge. And when did you want us to do that? At 1:30 today?
Oh, that's fine. If you get it done by 1:30, we'll be happy to see you and help you with that.
Okay, well, let me double check. Desiree, can you do it this afternoon?
Yes, I'll be free.
Okay, I guess let me get with the prosecutor and I'll confirm when they can have it ready. Otherwise, Judge, we'll try to pick another day if it can't be
Right.
ready today.
So let me just give you a backup date just in case
Okay.
things don't work out. I'm going to
Sure.
say April 14.
Okay.
But obviously, if you are ready to go before that, we can take you any day other than Friday, Monday through Thursday at 1:30.
Okay.
Okay?
Sounds great, Judge. Desiree,
All
you
right.
can go ahead and log out and then I will send an email to Karina right now. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. I'll take care.
You
And
too.
Judge, briefly, this is Clint
Thank you.
Malloy. Maybe excused. That's the only case I have in today's docket.
Mr. Malloy, thank you very much for helping us out. You have a wonderful afternoon. Take
Thank
care.
you, Judge. Same to you.
See you, Clint. Bye-bye.
I just saw Deborah Burke came in. Cornelius Cox, I see you.
Yes, ma'am. I'm here on a Yasmin Casas.
Okay.
All
And
right.
is she here?
She's
She
here,
may
Judge.
be. Okay,
I
great.
think she has Jasmine's iPhone.
Okay, great.
All right. Okay. And could we have a trial date and give me an opportunity to talk to the prosecutor as I actually.
Yeah. All right. So April 18 will be your trial date, and I am marking you conferring. You'll
Yes,
get a
ma'am.
breakout room any second. Do you want me to excuse Miss Yasmin so she can go on?
Yes, ma'am.
Miss Yasmin Casillas or Casas?
Could you put me in a breakout room with the judge right quick?
You want to go with Miss Casas now? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. We'll put you together. And then she could just leave from there, Mr. Cox. Lebanon's Z Flip 3, would you please unmute yourself and start your video?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, good morning, sir. How are you doing?
Good morning. Good, good. How are you doing?
I'm good. And you have an attorney, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Mrs. Deborah Burke. I believe
Oh,
she's
okay.
present.
Yeah, I saw her name. I think she's
I'm
still
here.
logging in. Oh, there you are. Good morning, Miss Burke.
Morning, I'm a passenger in a vehicle.
Okay,
I'm
well,
not driving, that's number one. Number two,
okay.
my
all
client
right,
has a felony pending
Okay, and
in
you're
the
the
187.
attorney? And you're the attorney on the felony?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, let's reset that to May 10.
Thank you, Your
Okay.
Honor. May we
Thank
be
you.
excused?
Yes, you're excused. Thank you very much. Miss
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Casas can log off at this time. Yasmin's iPhone can leave.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Oh, yes, Mr. Burke. I got that confused, didn't I? Sorry, you may leave. Thank you, Mr. Burke. Mr.
Lebanon.
Lebanon. I'll get it straight. Take care.
Yes, ma'am. Bye.
Vicente Romero,
Sí,
¿hablas inglés?
no, no,
Oh,
la verdad, pues puro español.
ok, ¿tienes abogado?
No, simplemente que tenía una cita aquí pues en la corte, ¿no?
Eso es, ok.
Ujú.
¿Tienes derecho a obtener un abogado? O si prefieres, puedes hacer una aplicación a ver si cualificas por un abogado que te ofrece el condado gratuitamente. ¿Qué es lo que quieres hacer?
Pues lo que se pueda, pues como ahorita, bueno, ayer me mandaron mensaje que hoy tenía la cita a las 10, pero como ando en el trabajo, pues ahorita pedí un tiempo para llamar.
Ok, pero ya estás aquí y yo creo puedes hablar con la señora Castillo. Ella te va a hacer preguntas, van a informarse y entonces te va a dar déjame darte otra fecha para la corte.
Ajá.
Regresa sin falta el 14 de abril, por favor.
Ok, vuelvo a llamar aquí al número.
Sí, no, va a ser distinto, pero te van a mandar una invitación como ahora,
Ajá.
¿ok? Y entonces necesitas presentarse sin falta, ¿ok?
Ok, entonces nada más.
Pero ahorita en los próximos 10 minutos necesito que hables con la señora Castillo para que ella te ayude. Y si cualificas para un abogado del estado, entonces ya vas a tener ayuda.
Ok.
Ok. Bueno, entonces en tu pantalla vas a ver algo que dice entra al cuarto número, algo así. Room, breakout room. Va a
¿Me
decir
pongo
algo
a entrar
así.
al ROM?
Si vas a clic en eso y te vas a ir a una pantalla donde vas a estar privadamente con la señora Castillo. ¿Ok? Pero ella está muy ocupada ahorita, vas a tener que esperar unos 10 minutos. Oh, he went. Okay. All right. So Mr. Romero does not speak English. I explained to him he had a right to have an attorney. He can apply for a court appointed, and that's what he is going to talk about with Ms. Castillo. All right. It looks like Mr. Sharman's having a hard time connecting. Maybe, let me see if,
Let me call his office, maybe.
yeah,
they can
so
tell him.
maybe they can just stop and try it again. Okay, I'm going to go to my Adobe sign and check on the pleas that we have this afternoon. Everybody will still be able to see me and hear me. I will not see you, but I'm going to be able to hear you. So. Yes, sir. Do you need to approach? How are you today? Good. Good to see you. Been a long time. What can I help you with?
There's two files. This one has the active warrant for violation of court, and then this one's a at large.
Okay, thank you.
So my plan judges to get the warrant tomorrow morning if I could.
Okay. So tomorrow is Tuesday? Yeah. Okay. You couldn't do it this afternoon at 1:30, right?
Well, she needs to be magged on the phone.
Okay.
And so I want to go first thing in the morning.
Okay, well, I'm trying to keep the docket clear so we can get moving fast on that. It's gonna be 12 now. Maybe if you could come like 10 minutes to 12. But that's not good tomorrow because the satellite, do they close for lunch?
Yeah, they're close.
So that wouldn't hurt. Well,
So if I could just know the bond amounts.
okay, so this is deadly conduct. I don't know, what are you asking for? 2,000? Let me, I'd like to ask the ADAs. And I've got an attorney here looking to walk through a client who has a warrant for a violation report. And this person's case number is, let me find it. Oh, this is no file. It's a no file. It's 658-353, I guess, on a Abigail Alexis Flores. Will a SID number help? Okay. He wants to set a bond for 2,000 on it. Would you have any objection? It's deadly conduct. Were you just hired on the case? She says, yes. Mhm. A violation report from last year. Probably because it's deadly conduct. Okay, I'm going to grant them that. And let me see. Yeah, the other one is this also in my court, the discharge of the firearm? Does that need a bond set also? Okay, on the other one, it's 678-440. That does have a file. Yeah. $5,000, okay. Set bond at 5,000. Okay, thank you very much. Bye-bye. Okay, somebody put a note on the file on this, a discharge firearm municipality, 5,000.
Okay.
Okay, so I think I've already. There you go.
So 5 and 2.
5 and 2. Okay, thank you. You take care. Good to see you. Okay. Yeah, I know. Take care. No, I think well, I'm not going to say anything. Okay, let me see.
Alita, is that breakout room for the prosecutor?
1 second. Let me come back because I'm not on the screen. Hold on. Okay, Mr. White, did you get a breakout room?
Yes, I got an invitation, but I'm not too sure for who.
Did you need to confer with the state?
Yes,
With the
I
client,
do.
right?
I do need to confer with the state, but Judge, before I confer, Mr. Tolliver had to log back on.
Oh, okay.
At any rate, Judge, I'm going to need to confer with the state. If Mr. Tolliver can be excused, I would appreciate it very much.
Okay, so did you have a chance to talk to Mr. Tolliver? Because I know you wanted to talk to him.
I did talk with him. We got disconnected, but I don't think we need to go back and talk anymore.
Okay.
And I have good contact information for him now. So if he could be excused, I would appreciate
All
it.
right. Mr. Tolliver, can you unmute yourself and turn on your video, sir, please?
Yes, ma'am. I'm here.
Okay.
I just got reconnected.
Okay, you are excused, sir. Your attorney's asking that you be released, so you can log off at this time. Just stay in touch with your attorney, sir, okay?
All right,
Thank you,
and
Mr.
thank you.
Tolliver. You
Good
too,
morning,
take
Your
care.
Honor.
I'll be with you in 2 seconds, Mr. Herbst. Now, Mr. White, you should be getting another breakout room momentarily, okay? So you can talk to the state.
Thank you, Judge. I'm joining now.
All right, thanks. Mr. Herbst, good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor. How are you this morning?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Good, good. You have me on the docket for Ernest Gutierrez.
Okay.
Two case numbers 622-678 and 622-666, I believe.
Okay.
He's a fugitive, I believe. Tried
okay.
calling him, his phone number's disconnected. And I believe Mr. Roundtree was supposed to be representing him on these. He's got a DWI with Mr. Roundtree.
Yeah, I think he did mention him. 647-840, I think. Actually, it looks to me like he's coming back at 1:30 on Mr. Gutierrez. I don't know. That's weird, huh? So can you give Mr. Roundtree a call and see what the status is since you haven't had a chance to talk to Mr. Gutierrez?
Yes, if my memory serves me correctly, the last couple of times we've been in court, Mr. Roundtree was going to take those 2 cases.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe he did because he didn't give me that one. He gave me 647-860, I think,
Probably
unless it's
DWI.
840. Yeah. So he wants to do a plea at 1:30, I think. Would it be convenient for you to come in at that time and do check it out?
I've got another engagement. this
Okay.
afternoon.
All right. So then let me just go ahead and reset it for April 14.
What I can do is I can call Mr. Roundtree's office.
Yeah. So there's no confusion, right?
Yes, I'll do that.
Okay, great. All right.
Thank you. I may be excused.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, Mr. Herbst. You take
Thank you.
care.
Always a pleasure.
And mine too. Take care.
You too.
Mr. Cox, did you have a chance to confer?
No, Your Honor, I was waiting to get in the breakout room.
Oh, okay.
And I
You
think
should have
you
gotten
sent
one.
me a date. Did I think you gave me a court date, didn't you, Judge? A reset date?
Yeah, I gave you a reset of April 18, right?
Okay.
But I thought
Well, thank
I did
you.
mark you conferring also.
All
I
right.
don't
Well, I'll
know.
go back and try to confer April 18th. Thank you, Judge.
Okay. If that'll be a help to you, that works. Okay. George Sharman is still having a hard time connecting. Jocelyn Andrews, good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor.
How are you today?
Pretty good, hanging in there.
All right. That's some days are better than others, right?
Amen. It's been a busy day today, Judge. But I
Yeah.
think I have Mercedes Merritt on your docket today.
Oh, okay.
But I
Let
haven't
me
had any recent contact with Miss Merritt.
Oh, that's nuts.
But
Good.
I'm thinking that the department, I'm sorry, wrong venue. I'm thinking that the state probably has not had contact with the complainant either.
Okay.
This was a stranger incident, a stranger on stranger incident. And so,
Right. So then you want me to just reset it for April 14?
right before tax day? Maybe can we have it after tax day?
Yes, I can do that. How about April 20?
Sounds good, Judge. And
Okay.
if a prosecutor is available, I'd like to get in that line just to see if they've had contact.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. You'll get a breakout room any second now. Okay.
And Your Honor, there's somebody trying to connect. I want to make sure that that's not my client.
I see Vicente Romero. He does not speak English and he was going to talk with Miss Castillo. So, yeah, so I don't think so.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you,
You'll
Judge. I
get
appreciate it.
that breakout room any second. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
And then you can just leave from there once you're done.
Awesome. Thanks again.
Thank you. Let me see, Robert Gebbia.
Morning, Judge. Nice to see
Morning.
you. Apologize for logging in just before the lunch hour. I had
No,
logged
that's
in
okay.
earlier, but I was informed that there was some technical difficulties in getting you all logged on.
Yeah, unfortunately, that happens to us, but
It does. It happens to everybody. I have Miss Cassandra Tristan. She is logged on. And at the court's earliest opportunity, if I could confer with one of your prosecutors.
absolutely. We'll mark you conferring. You should be getting a breakout room any second. Okay.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Mr. White, did you have a chance to confer?
Yes, Judge, and the course of action, Judge, Mr. King and I discussed is we're gonna confer over email.
Okay.
So we're gonna continue to confer over email. So if we could just get a reset on Mr. Tolliver's cases.
How about April 14? Will that work?
It works fine for me, Judge.
Okay, then Mr. Tolliver's already gone. We excused him. You have a great day, Mr. White. Thank you.
Thank you so much. You too, Judge.
Mr. Kimbrough, good morning. How are you doing?
Doing well, Judge, and yourself?
I could complain, but I don't think you want to hear it. So what brings you to our court?
Judge,
I'm here. Go ahead, Monica.
Judge, I'm gonna go ahead and log off for this morning, and Mr. Kimbrough's gonna cover me.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, thank you very much, Ms. Prieto. Really appreciate your help.
Sure, no problem. Thank you. Have a great day.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, so we are winding down, hopefully. I don't know. Mr. Sharman's having a hard time getting in. He's been trying to connect to audio. Bob Behrens, I did not see him. Mr. Behrens, can you hear me? And Cassandra Tristan, somebody was just announcing on
Yes,
her.
ma'am.
Who is your lawyer?
Bobby Gibbia, Robert Gibbia?
Oh, yeah, he's conferring. Okay. I just didn't know if he had left or not, but that's what it is. Okay. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Aleda, did you get to talk to Mr. Vicente Romero?
I did, Your Honor. Apparently, it's a municipal court, and I did tell him about
Oh.
that. I tried to check his information through his date of birth, and it doesn't show anything. So
Oh,
he gave me a phone number, and it is municipal court. So I told him that he needed to call them back and, see
oh,
what he can do.
okay. All right. So then he understands. Can you tell him again in a breakout room that he doesn't need to be here anymore?
Yes.
Thank you, Aleda. Okay.
And Mr. O'Donnell has his hand up.
Oh, yeah, Mr. O'Donnell. Good morning, sir. You had a chance to confer?
I did, Your Honor. We are working out some discovery issues there. The state's going to provide the video that we need to see. I did try to call my client, Rashad Dayam Pert, and his the number is disconnected. He hasn't responded to my email. I'm hoping that I could avoid a warrant. It looks like the case has been around for a while. We were just appointed last month.
Okay, well, we'll just give it another shot. Let's come back April 14 if that'll work for you.
I'm actually not going to be here on that day. Judge, could I have a different day?
How about April 20? Will that work?
I'm very sorry.
Too soon? No, it's all right. Let me see. How about May 10?
That would be fine, Your Honor. Thank you very much.
Oh, okay. That's if you decide to come back, right? Okay. Well, you have a wonderful.
Thank you, Your Honor.
afternoon.
I'll try to find my client. May I be excused?
Yes, sir. You have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. You too.
Hello, Your Honor.
Hello.
Hello, my name is Angel Martinez, and I was not aware I had court today.
Oh,
I
okay.
thought it was on the 25th.
Oh, okay. And what is your lawyer's name, sir?
Give me 1 second. I forgot his name.
Okay. What was your first name?
I believe it was. I know it was something Martinez. His last name.
Oh, okay. What is your name?
Angel Martinez.
Angel. Okay.
Yeah, because
Let
I've
me
been trying to
just
get in
find it.
contact with him. I'm sorry. Go for it.
Oh, you haven't had any contact with him? Okay.
Yes. No.
All right. Let me see. Let me look it up 1 second.
It'll be page 4, top of the page.
I printed it out, but where is it? Oh, our bailiff's not here. Let me get up and see if it's in the printer.
Okay.
Okay, Scott Martinez is your attorney, Mr. Martinez. Okay, so lawyers, can you turn on your video, please, Mr. Martinez?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. So
sorry.
I'm going to mark you present. And you haven't had any opportunity to confer with your lawyer?
No, every time I reached out, I left several voicemails and nothing back.
Yeah. So we're getting ready to have a recess at 12, and then we are going to come back at 1:30. Is it possible for you to come back at 1:30? Because we will wait for your lawyer, but I don't know how
You see,
soon.
I work at a car dealership as a mechanic, and
Oh,
I go back to
so-
work at 1.
okay. I'm going to excuse you then, Mr. Martinez. Okay, I'll mark you present. And I'm going to ask you to come back to court April the 14th.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and it'll be at 10 in the morning again.
All right.
Okay,
You
so
have a
so
nice day.
write
I'm
it
sorry.
down. Write it down because it's very important that you come back on the 14th. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And I mean, if you are appearing through your work, just let us know and we can excuse you so you don't have to wait the whole time. Okay.
Okay. I already scheduled it. I put it down.
All right. Great. Okay. You
All right,
are
ma'am.
welcome
Thank
to log off, Mr. Martinez. You have a good day. Thank you. All right. Mr. Gebbia is still conferring, I guess.
No, Judge, I am here.
Oh,
I have
okay.
conferred. It looks like we will be able to resolve this case via a plea bargain.
Oh, okay.
There was a plea for Miss Tristan to perform some classes up front,
Mhm.
and I do have copies of those classes for the court. So I think we can get that done, get it done today if you like, or this afternoon if you like, however the court wants to do it.
Okay. What we need to do is you need to send an email to the attorney that you conferred with Miss Tristan's email address. They should turn around and send you the plea paperwork so you can get it all signed, and we can do it at 1:30.
Mr. King, I believe it was. I think if I could jump back into a breakout room, me and Mr. King will work that out and we'll be back at
Okay.
1:30 to plea.
All right. So you'll get a breakout room to meet with Mr. King any moment now, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Mr. Sharman just can't get in. Oh.
Yes. On this case, the borrower was just at 8,500, show me to reduce it to 2,000. Okay. Wanted to double check. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just doing that as a magistrate because it's not a file. So.
Yeah. Okay. Oh,
This
yes.
is yours.
Oh, yes. Thank you, Judge.
Okay. Bob Behrens, can you hear me? Okay, Judge Behrens, how are you doing?
Sorry, Judge. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Yes, sir. Who are you here on today?
I'm not actually sure. I just saw something pop up. I'm in the 379th on another.
Oh,
Let me
let me
check.
see.
See if I can find the email.
Yeah, on Jesus Guillermo Garza. Cause number 676130.
Let's see. I know who this guy is.
I don't see him. Mr. Garza, are you here?
Evading arrest. I can send him a text message and see if he's got the message at the number they gave me.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I did send him. Well, that was for January 25th setting. So I texted him that day and never got a response. So he's
Oh.
he's just not
So
responding.
he's not a believer. Okay. I tell you what, I mean, how do you feel if I just give you one more reset and see if there's any way? I just hate when there's just miscommunication.
Yeah, but this
I
is
don't,
all I have, and I don't know if he's on pretrial supervision. Maybe they could help me. I don't know. Or his
yeah.
bonds, do we know? Let's see.
So, okay, this is, if I do a BF, the arrest warrant's not going to go out for 7 days. So, if you get a hold of him or somehow he, pre-trial or if somebody has something on him, then let us know. We'll give a new reset date. Okay.
It's 676-130.
Oh, yeah. Let me double check again. I just put it away.
Found it on my email. I'm just gonna look him up, see if he's got a bond on this case.
Okay.
He's also got a nightmare case.
Really?
Yeah, I may be wrong about that. Bonds exist for this case. Yep, $500 bond. It's just an evading. Oh, it's personal. It's a PR bond, so he is on PR.
Oh, okay.
So
Well, you tell me what you think is best.
well, Judge, I guess if you go ahead and do that, and I mean, I'll try to contact PR. I don't think they've tried to contact me about him.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Then it's going to be a BF. Hopefully that we'll be able to get a hold of him before.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Thanks.
Thank you, Mr. Behrens. You take care.
You too.
Mr. Sharman, how are you doing? I saw that you were trying to get in all morning. And Jonathan Pettis?
Hey, good morning, Judge. Well, good afternoon, Judge. I was trying to get in as well. I think I got stuck in the waiting lobby.
It's Zoom is great, but it's just not always very reliable, unfortunately.
I understand, Judge, technology. Judge, I'm here on a recall for
Okay.
Michelle Miranda. It's cause number 659636. I have conferred with the state. They have made an offer. If I could just talk with them briefly.
Okay.
To get the specific details of that offer.
All right, sure. We'll put you in line to confer with the state, okay?
Okay, thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you. George Sharman, can you unmute yourself?
Doesn't look like he's connected to audio.
Hello? Anthony Rodriguez? Can you start your video, Mr. Rodriguez? Okay. Good morning, Mr. Rodriguez. Your attorney is here. He's been trying to get in all day. Were you having the same issue? Oh, do you have audio? No audio.
Hello, can I be heard?
Oh, I can hear you now. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah. So your attorney is Mr. George Sharman, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So he just was able to get in a few seconds ago, but he hasn't been able to turn on his audio.
Okay.
So we're going to try and see if we can get him in.
Okay. No
Okay.
problem.
All right.
All right.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Okay.
Hey, Judge, I'm back. I got the specifics on that offer. I guess I have Miss Corina's email. How are you guys handling the pleas, Judge? I know I saw in the email that you wanted all the paperwork done prior to.
Right. It just, sometimes it's just very complicated to try to do the paperwork and the plea at the same time. So we're allowing people to come in if they have their paperwork done.
Okay.
That way, it just gets done in a hurry.
You got it,
So-
Judge. Well, I can, I'm going to convey this offer to my client, Judge, and I think it's something we're more than likely going to go on. It's an obstruction offer. Then I guess, is Miss Corina going to be sending me the paperwork, or do you want me to fill it out myself? I did see
Okay,
that.
so what we need for you to do is send her an email with your client's email. And
Okay.
that way they're supposed to turn around and send you the paperwork so you can fill out your part and then your client fills out his, and then it comes back to us. So the minute we have it, we're ready to go. But,
Okay.
So,
And then just contact Alita.
no, you don't need to okay. If you don't do it today and you want to come in any day between now and Friday, just ask Alita, let her know that you have the paperwork ready and you want to show up at 1:30 to do the plea.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
I think it'll be better towards the end of the week, Judge.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Whenever it's convenient for you, except Friday. Friday we're using to catch up on our paperwork.
For sure. Sounds good,
Okay.
Judge. Okay, then. Well,
Okay.
then I think we'll try and shoot for Thursday.
So what I'm going to do in the meantime, I'm just going to give you a reset of April 14. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Sounds good. Thank you, Judge.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Pettis. You have a great day.
Y'all take care. Have a good one.
Thank you. All right. So Steve Resendez, is he still here? Okay, Mr. Sharman, you don't seem to have any audio. Oh, there you go. All right. Mr. Sharman, good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon.
Okay.
We
And
were
your client is here. Mr. Rodriguez is here.
right.
So
We were looking at doing a plea, I think.
you wanted to do a plea?
I think we had to take these two classes in advance.
Okay.
And not only that, that he made a donation to the food bank, so he's done his probation and stuff already.
Oh, okay. So you want to update the state by conferring with them on that right now?
Sure.
Okay. We'll give you a breakout room.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay.
Was the breakout room going to be with his client or the state?
I think he was going to, let's see, what did I write? He finished classes and did his donation. He was going to confer with the state. Let them know the status because it was going to be dismissed.
Judge, may I?
Yes.
I was wondering if I could have a breakout room with my attorney as well, if that's possible.
Okay. All right. As soon as she comes back, we'll go ahead and put you all together so you can talk to your attorney, okay?
Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
Oh. So could you see, is there something wrong with the printer? Does it need paper or something? Please?
Of course it does.
Is that what's wrong?
There we go.
Great, thank you. Okay, so I've got another plea here. Jennifer Morales. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay. Okay. Good deal. Thank
Yes,
you.
ma'am. Oh, that's more.
Yeah, I guess it was sort of backed up, huh? Okay. Let's see. What am I doing here? Thank you. Did it run out of paper again, or
No,
did
ma'am.
I? Maybe it's at the back of this. Oh, here it is. Yeah. Okay. That's it. Oh, great. All right.
Judge, may I approach briefly?
You may, Mr. Sherman.
Well, we have a plea worked out in the case.
Okay.
I have to send an email and some documents. My client took some classes, and so I have to send certificates to him.
Yes.
And with that, the prosecutor will get the plea paper together. I don't know if we'll be able to do that today, but we'll do it as soon as we can. And
Okay.
put
I
it
tell
out
you what,
sometime.
I'm going to reset it for April 14, but you can come in anytime that you have that paperwork ready, anytime between Monday and Thursday at 1:30.
Perfect.
Okay.
And then we have a reset for the 14th of April, but we're going to do this as soon as we get the paperwork.
Yes, sir. As soon as you have that done, you're welcome to come in and it'll fall off our docket. But this is just a backup. You know, life is so uncertain these days.
Yeah.
We just want to make sure we don't miss something.
All right.
So, okay, but let me come back there. But Mr. Rodriguez did want to confer with you since he's here on Zoom, because it's okay if we put you all together in a breakout room.
And then we'll go from there.
Yeah, and you can both leave from there. And so your return date is April 14, but if you get that plea done, it will become moot. Okay?
Yes.
All right. So you all will get a breakout room any second now, and you all have a great afternoon. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, everyone, I think it is time for us to go to lunch. We're going a little bit late, but we'll see you all back here at 1:30. Everybody have a great lunch. And
Thanks, Judge, you too.
Thank you. Bye.
Yes, ma'am. See you soon.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Kimbrough. Appreciate your help.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank
See you
you.
at 1:30.
Karina and Jeff, thank you all. And Alita. I'm going to stay and sign some more orders before I go to lunch.
So Judge, you want this young man back at 1:30 as well?
No, I'm going to take care of him right now. Let me ask them to bring me that. Crystal, I have, I think a application for occupational license on my desk. Could you bring that to me, please? Thanks. Bye. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, Mr. McCowan, if you'll come up, sir. You did this yourself. You did not have an attorney, right? Okay. Was suspended in 2004?
Surcharges and everything, we drop my GPS. Regular driver's license back together. But for right now, I need to so I can get everything through GPS straightened out.
Why was your license suspended back in 2004?
It was because of an accident and the lady hit me. And tried to sue me, even though she hit me here in Bear County. And she was unable to take care of it here in Bear County. Nobody was able to take. She came to Houston. And she got an attorney there. They gave me a deposition with that being said, it was charged for me, and that was like 15, I guess 18 years ago. So all that should have been dropped by now. So I have to go through DPS, a bunch of filing paperwork through DPS to get my license reinstated.
So you're not on probation, right?
No.
Were you ever on probation for this?
No, for that, no.
Okay, all right. I'm just trying to see what,
I thought I filled it all out correctly and they notarized it.
well, typically you have to put the hours for the restriction, but you're going to want to drive all over Texas?
Yes, ma'am. I own a full company, a landscape company. It's not one set area or county. I'll be driving through.
No. Do you drive a commercial vehicle? Okay. And this was not as a result of the DWI, right?
No.
Okay, and today is the date this order is signed by the court.
Is there any way I can get that was here like 2 days ago, or I applied for it 2 days ago?
Oh, it would have been stamped. It probably, yeah. Yeah. Why is that important?
To be honest with you, I was driving my wife to the hospital the other day and then coming back from the job and somebody hit me in an accident. And I've got a traffic ticket for
that.
just a day. Even though this was in your court, they told me that paperwork was granted before you were gonna sign off on it for me to come in and pick it up last Thursday. So I called that day and they said that you had found out that there was some missing items on the paperwork.
Yeah.
And then to come in Monday instead of Friday. I tried to come in that Friday. And they told me to come in Monday, Friday.
So last Thursday was what, the
5th, I believe, or 4th.
might have been the 3rd. Tuesday was the 1st. Wednesday was the 2nd.
Thursday, the 3rd.
1 second.
03/03/20.
Let me see. I see something here.